The far-right leader Marine Le Pen has said she will run for president next year. Le Pen's political future had been in doubt after she was found guilty of misappropriating public funds last March and giving a 5-year ban from public office. Today, a court in Paris ruled she could stand for election but would need to wear an electronic tag. Let's go straight to our Europe correspondent, Alistair Bunkle. And Ali, as I said, the path is clear for her, but there are a series of conditions.
Yeah, it's been a somewhat sort of topsy-turvy day in France. So let's go back to last year, and Marine Le Pen was convicted of misuse of public money, for basically using money that was supposed to be for European Union business for the party, but instead for the, domestic politics. She was given a 5-year ban on standing for public office, but she decided to appeal it. And to some degree, she won that appeal today, in so much that the ban on running for public office was reduced to 45 months. 30 months of that is suspended, which leaves 15 months, of which she has now served. So she is now free to stand for public office, crucially meaning that she can stand in the French presidential elections April of next year. But she was told that she would have to wear an electronic tag as part of this, and she had previously said that if she had to wear an electronic tag, then she wouldn't run for president because it would make campaigning very hard, if not impossible. She wouldn't be able to get out freely to attend campaign rallies, to speak to potential voters, etc. Now, we heard nothing from Marine Le Pen when she left court. She went back to her party's headquarters. They huddled clearly with advisors. And then she appeared on French television tonight to give her first interview, first reaction. And she said that she would run for the presidency of France. She is currently in polls the favourite, so there's a very real prospect that France could have a far-right president by this time next year. And what she's doing is she's rolling the dice. She is going to appeal to the Supreme Court in France against having to wear a tag. That probably won't be heard until about January or February next year, which means for the next 6 months or so, she'll be free without an electronic tag on to go out and campaign. So come then the Supreme Court hearing early next year, obviously could go one of two ways. Either they might find in her favour, she'll never have to wear an electronic tag, and she can continue to campaign, or they will uphold the decision of the court today. She will have to put a tag on, but then she'll only have a matter of weeks left before the election, and most of the campaigning will have been done. But that raises the prospect of her then winning the presidency and going into the Élysée Palace wearing an electronic tag. Now, this would just be guesswork, but I imagine if that were the case, then she might make the case that as the democratically elected president of France, she can't possibly wear an electronic tag if she's going to carry out the duties of president. That's just speculation. So I think probably, in summary, quite a good day for Marine Le Pen. She's found a route to run for French presidency. Her protege, Jordan Bardella, a 30-year-old slick operator who would have been the alternative choice, will now run as her prime minister. I think that will satisfy him. But for Europe, the European Union, where I am in Brussels, it is the prospect, the very real prospect, that France, one of the biggest members of the European Union, one of the richest, most powerful countries in Europe, will quite soon have someone from the far right who is hostile to the EU.
Ali, as always, thank you so much for your reporting and analysis there.